What can I do for you?
So, the pumps are working, and some of the doors are opened. We're making progress. Problem is that the water shorted out a few key fuse boxes. Here, take these fuses and replace the ones that have burnt out. You need to replace the fuses that shorted out in the flooding. Once they're in, the
Hey, here's an...
Hey there, little lady.
Straight there. You're doing great out there. Keep it up. You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water, as well as... You're on the right level. Head to the... Good. Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. It's on your way back. Head up to the museum level. Use the...
Yes? Yes?
authority of the President, this facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments. The system of mine.
My patience wears thin.
Nearly finished. Run. Run!
What is he doing? James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now. James, your father caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the purifier and to buy us some time to escape. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain. There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You'd die the same way he did. We need to get out of here now. We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go.
Yes? Now is not a good time to be talking. We must...
What did you do?
Thank God someone else made it out. What?
Now is not a good time to...
We need to escape while we...
I better not ever find out that you or your father... Oh, hell. I'm sorry. I didn't... I can try.
Can't. Don't wander off. We're going to need you. This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there, if we can make it. I don't know what's ahead. That's the problem. No one has used these tunnels in years, but we can't stay put. The Enclave will find us eventually. We have to get moving. We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you. Are you sure? I don't want to stay in one place for too long. is it? We'll be right...
This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right.
I can open it, but it'll take some time.
That's
That rough and tumble lad from Vault 101 has really outdone this time. The kid has recovered one of this country's most important historical artifacts. Nation of Independence. Huzzah! The time of British oppression is finally over. Now we can finally turn our attention to the super mutants, raiders, and rats. This is freedom!
What is it?
Spotted!
This isn't what I had. I can try.
We'll make it out of here, right?
What is it? We can't go any further. We need to stop. Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine he needs. I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. Yes, this looks to be enough. Thank you. Once we reach the Citadel, you'll be fine.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. I'm feeling better already. Let us continue and not waste more time here.
All right, if you're up to it, we'll continue. What is it? What is it?
Yeah. What do you...
What is it? What is it?
What do you need, civilian?
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
You again. State... That's an affront.
We can't stop now. We need to keep going.
Hail.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more, I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. She knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out. Hail.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Elder Lyons, sir.
As you were, Knight.
Guess I need to talk.
You have my condolences. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the... She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them... The outcasts are a result of my... When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology... I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interest. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves... Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to... The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood in other places can... After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secret's to making a P-94... Even now, some of my soldiers are... Others understand their decision. Sometimes I can't blame them, but I stand by my... Has it been worth the cost in lives and You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life. And most of our recent... It's cost us, but we've saved... Yes. More than anyone else, I dare say. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are... The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. In truth, the honor, truth, courage. Ah, no. Our orders were... But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, unfortunately my superiors back west. And they're right. In any event, It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have... Would you believe? No. In all that time, all we've... but we don't really know. And now here we are, Of course.
Describe Jameson. Make sure all my, information.
You just managed to get yourself... Welcome to the city. I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. You've seen them, so you... If we can fix... It's the best of the Brotherhood, Stay...
Bit of news. Just listen to this. The boys and girls of the Brotherhood of Steel continue to fight. The good fight, folks. They've recently stepped up patrols in the downtown DC ruins in response to increasing sightings of everybody's favorite freaks, the super mutants. Without our buddies from the...
Needs all this time spent acquiring technology. All this time spent.
I need to collect my wits.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. The world has lost one of its... Think nothing. Now, Dr. Lee has explained... A Gek? I must say... If, however, you Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has... I can, however, give you
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. I'm afraid I have predominantly because the But... Well, that... Lions will tell you it's because we're protected. Most others here will tell you the same thing. No, not everyone. We arrived here in 55, established... I am. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced... He was developed as a super weapon back in the days before the war. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate a... They won, but suffered. Could I? I'm afraid I... Don't...
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. We run a tight ship. Quartermaster...
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Citadel.
What aid can I offer you?
Morning. I've got just the thing. Another satisfied. Just the thing for you. If a pleasure doing. What's up, tourist?
All of us here thank you. It's... No.
For Christ's sake. You done?
Hell. Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. I swear these... I am charged with the threat of the Enclave. They're likely going to... So killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Why do you think I ride these initiates so... If you'll
Welcome to the Citadel.
What aid can I offer? Talk to Scribe Jameson.
What aid can I offer you? What's been going on? Well, let's see. For years, most of my best friends have either been ripped apart, and now an enemy we faced more than 30 years ago has resurfaced. What's been going on? Go bug Scribe. What do you... You are currently in A ring. Here you will find the Great Hall, the Lion's Den, and the Archives. Beyond this area is B ring, quarters for the knights, scribes. Outside in the Bailey are the training areas and access to. Other than that, down those steps is the lab. Be careful around there. You could say that. We have an old robo-doc. Well, any one of us would see Knight Captain Durga down in the lab. As if we didn't have enough to worry about. I can help with... You know how many uglies all it takes is a... Oh, and a good way to get ugly blood.
Some scans on the Enclave positions.
What's your tactical appraisal of our situation?
Enclave troops have fortified the Purifier complex. With those vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
I thought as much. Hail. Hail to you, stranger. I am not... My story? I'm the best shot in the Brotherhood of Steel. Damn right it is. Last time I checked, it wasn't called the Sisterhood of Steel. Every once in a... Honestly, I can't wait to see if one of those helmets can stop a hollow... I can tell you that those heavily armored ones, the Masters, my recommendation... We're the most elite tactical unit ever assembled in the Brotherhood of Steel. Here or... I'm a sniper with the pride. Put any muty bast... Colvin thinks he's a better shot. Remember.
Yeah? No. What do you... They're men. They're born... Shoot them, they die. Sarah appreciates my... Spec Ops.
What aid can I offer you?
To the surrounding wasteland region.
Hail.
No telling how far they might spread.
Very well. Thank you for the update.
What's the situation?
Super mutant activity in DC is high, but nothing out of the ordinary. The area around Galaxy News Radio is nearly secure.
All right. Thanks for the information. Hail.
You honor us with your presence. What I wouldn't do to get my hands on one of those Enclave vertibirds. All this time spent acquiring technology, and we look like cavemen next to the Enclave. That is not acceptable.
You honor us with your presence. The Enclave seems to have developed advanced plasma-based weaponry. I need to...
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe. Word of your ordeal has spread. Ah. We believe in technology. We believe in trust. Ah. And we believe in victory. Elder Lyons leads us. Star Paladin Cross is his seneschal. Sentinel Lyons, the Elder's daughter, commands the Lion's Pride. The Paladins lead the Knights. The Knights are the core of the Brotherhood. They scour the waste to eliminate evil and recover technology. Scribe Rothschild oversees the scribes in their duties to seek knowledge and restore the technology the Brotherhood has acquired. We first arrived in the Capital Wasteland in 2255. In those first couple of years, we discovered the Citadel, super mutants, and Project Purity. Ah, the Purifier. What an undertaking. The work your father and his team did, at least for a little while. But I imagine that's when your father left. Very well. You have. If you have... Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC. We're short on communication equipment. So many of the... Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one... In calmer times, we could send it... Which is why I must now ask you, should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, scrolls are kept by the head librarian of each Brotherhood bunker. The scrolls... Into each scroll is written the name and deeds of each... The last entry for each brother is that brother's death. And so, each man who... They are on our fallen brothers throughout the DC ruins. As I said, many of... As I told you, any soldier that I would ask, as much as I hate to involve outsiders, we have access to a great deal of technology. I will be able to offer you caps for the... Yeah. It is my duty to provide... As you wish. Well, there are a number of orders within the scribes, each dedicated to a specific area of... The Order of the Sword is responsible for weapon... Defensive research is done by the Order of the Shield. Power armor, defense... The Order of the Quill preserves the written knowledge of the... Actually, I am Proctor of... We are dedicated to preserving the history of the Brother. We have a single field associate, Scribe Yearling. She operates out of the former Library of Congress to the northeast. Certainly. Quite a few. I will tell you that the Brotherhood has encountered... The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades. First out west, then in... But this group of super mutants is different somehow. I look...
I'm sorry, but I really don't...
Perhaps Scribe DC's high, but nothing out of the ordinary. The area around Galaxy News Radio is nearly secure.
I see.
Well, what's your tactical appraisal of our situation?
There's been another behemoth sighted in the wasteland, in the Evergreen Mills region. That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
I thought as much.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have time. could help you.
So what's the latest report?
There's been another maintenance.
Need something, friend?
Yes, yes. What is it? Robot to fix and all that?
About that, are you still having that issue with the head laser? I think the term you used was invariably destructive.
We've been over this. A slight modification to one system and all the subroutines go haywire. Don't worry, I'm on it.
I come to you for results, not excuses, Rothschild. That robot could mean the difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
All right, all right. I'll see what I can do.
You honor us with your...
Hail to you, Doc. This is not normally some... However, considering the circumstances... Ah, yes. His name is Liberty Prime. Very patriotic. Built by a very proud nation. We've had about as much success getting him working as...
The Brotherhood is... Ah, you're back. Ah, well, that... Step over... Follow me. I'll show you what I can about Vault 87. This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the entrance to Vault 87. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around. Quite simply, you don't... So, there is, in fact, another potential way to reach the vault. Lamplight Caverns is close by and may... No, I'm afraid not. After initial... You, however, are free to do as you... I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood put... All of my efforts must now be... Yes? What is... Check the map. Remember that you won't be... I expect... Don't...
I'm sorry.
Shortages all around, my friend. Make do the best you can. We may not have the Enclave's resources, but we do have you.
Yes, sir. Actually, perhaps I can fashion one out of... if you'll excuse me, sir, I have to jot something down before I forget.
Glad to see you and that egghead Lee made... Oh man, there's something wrong with... We got a betting pool in the Pride. You figure out... Man, I don't know. Fighting ugly... Don't get me wrong. The Pride's in it to win it. Man, nothing dies like an ugly. You, my friend, are talking about the... Each of us was handpicked by Sentinel Alliance herself. You can't... Me? Heavy weapons, miniguns, missile launchers.
Got a second?
What's on your mind?
What's your tactical assessment of this new situation?
The truth? We can barely fend off the super mutants. Now we have a new threat to contend with? Doesn't look good.
Guess I need to talk to Scribe Jameson. Make sure all my, personal information is up to date. For the scrolls, I mean.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Hail. Name's Greg. Greg Ba- Heard about that mess over at the Purifier. Gallows? Tell you what, though. He's the meanest son of a bitch around here. There's even a betting pool on who can find... Now that's a story. The only reason I'm here is because it's about 500 clicks to the northwest. Place, but the Brotherhood of Steel came down on... It was a Brotherhood operation. They marched in and swept the place clean. And these people... Great gangs. This was way back, before the Citadel was fortified. Part of that... One night, a squad of brothers led by Paladin Lions swept into... They were completely... The rivers, even after the war, I saw things there I can't even begin to... As they swept through, the Brotherhood policed up every me and maybe 20 others. The younger we were, I'll never forget the sight of the Brotherhood of Steel. All of them became initiates. Most of them went on to become brothers. A lot fell. I'm the only survivor of the scourge of the... Hell if I know. Elder Lyons brought us all back to the Citadel. He put us in as initiates and kept a watch... Nah. The amazing thing is Elder Lyons. So I do my best to serve the Brotherhood. There's meat under... Hell, I've killed more of those yellow Frankensteins than any other member of the Pride. Now, I see the Brotherhood's one thing, but the Pride, best of the best. Every damn one of us. Hell, I do it all. Never back down. What's the situation? Fortify the Purifier complex. With those vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate. I see.
Please state the name. Medical procedure. There has been an error in... Command accepted. Beginning level 2. Diagnostic complete. Results indicate a level 7 degradation in neural pathway 0x63A82. No further information. The current damage level would cause erratic behavior. The current The current damage level would cause erratic behavior. Full motor functions restored. Diagnostic.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Medical procedure complete. There has been an unit.
Need some? What aid can I offer you?
Hail. You honor us. What is it? So what do you think? They have the heart. I don't think so. We'll hold true. Right. Good point. Tell you what. Let's hook up later and go see his dry footage. I heard he's been working.
You honor us with your presence.
Go away. You're going to get me chewed out.
Hail to you, stranger. I am Squire Maxon, loyal servant of... Oh, well, thank you. Your words are very... Oh, well, you see, I am the last of his line. They say my soul was full. I was sent to the Citadel many years ago to be fostered by Elder Lions. But that was before the Western Elder... I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well... You're asking me? Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back Judging from those records, I say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. And some of their technology is amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Oh yes, they're not all the same, you know. Besides the regular ones, there are also brutes. But the worst of all, the behemoth. The super mutants are all over the city ruins. But Elder Lions doesn't act. It kind of seems like they're looking for something. No. But I could. I know I'm ready. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah,
What's on your mind?
I ran some scans of the enclave positions at the purifier. Some serious firepower they're lacking. What do you...
Need something?